Good evening, folks. Yeah, so I'm about to go grab something to eat for me and the missus. And if it gets a little windy, people, guys, I got that free AC going on. You feel me? Gas is $2.19 a gallon right now, so I don't got time to be playing around. I drive an F-250. I'm sorry, an F-150, but still, it's a truck, gas guzzler. So I don't got time to be messing around with my gas. You feel me? Anyway. So, had a little situation that occurred a few days ago involving my son. Put these windows up just a little bit for you guys so you can hear me. So the other day I came home from work and, well, anyway, as I was coming in the neighborhood, my oldest daughter just got off her bus, so scooped her up and proceeded to go home. As we were pulling up in the driveway, there was this little boy posted up by the driveway. And this boy, he looks eerily like my godson. Spitting image of my godson. And Trin, the oldest, was like, "Dad, that's that little boy." Apparently, she told me about this little kid before, but I guess I forgot. She's like, "This little boy that I was telling you that looks like Perion." And I'm like, "Yo, this dude, man." Everybody has a twin, they say. Well, I met my godson's twin. Anyway. He, asked me, can Elijah come out and play? I'm like, "Damn, this kid just got home from school." You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, y'all don't do homework first? But anyway, that's what I told him. I was like, Elijah's doing homework right now, little man, you know? He's like, "Oh, okay." So I'm walking away, and he's still just waiting there. So I look back at him, and he's like, "Well, can you check and see how long he's going to be before he's done with his homework?" You know, I chuckled. I mean, because he wasn't disrespectful, right? Like, these kids being kids, just eager to play. So I'm like, "Hey, man, give him about 30 minutes and then come back later." He's like, "Okay." He left. So, went inside, and, Elijah, he's doing his work and everything, and that's the rules in my house. I don't know about you guys, but my kids, you come home, you knock this homework out, and whatever little chores you got to do, it gets done before you can go out and do anything. All right? So, Elijah got done with all his work and everything and whatnot, and right on time, this little dude showed up. So, it was like, Dad is, whatever his little boy name was, I think his name was Jay. Can I go play with Jay? First of all, to everybody out there, everybody that my kid goes to play with, I have to know their parents. All right? That's just me. Me and my wife. We got to know the parents. And where you live at. So, apparently my wife, knows of, I can say know their parents, but she knows their whereabouts, know where they live and whatnot. So, but my wife went home, but my oldest daughter was, and my older daughter was like, "Oh yeah, Dad, Mom knows who they are, and I know where he lives at." I'm like, all right, cool. Go there and there only. And if y'all decide to go somewhere else, you come here first and let me know so I can know where you at, period. Once again, them is rules around here. Anyway, takes off. My wife comes home, cool. You know, hug, kiss. We're watching this movie because she wanted to watch a movie on Netflix. Great. Fast forward, my youngest daughter and Elijah, they come running back in the house. There was some little commotion going on because I can hear the panic, if you will, in my daughter's voice, right? Or the concern. So my wife was like, let me go see what the hell is going on with these damn kids. So she walks out, and I can hear him talking, but I wasn't really in the conversation like that. I'm still watching the movie. So she comes back inside, and I'm like, what's going on out there? And she was like, some little boy pushed Elijah down and scraped his knee up. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, but, you know, I just told him. My wife gave me some advice I didn't agree with, all right? So, me being who I am, I jumps up immediately. I'm like, Elijah, come here. I said, what happened? And he was like, this little boy, the little boy that came to play with me, he tried to fight me. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, over some silly crap. I really can't get into. I forgot what the hell it was about. Something stupid, all right? My youngest daughter was there, and she was like, yeah. He pushed Elijah down and everything, and Elijah hit his knee and started grabbing his knee, and the little boy was like, I don't care about your knee. So some old, I ain't gonna say old man, but one of the neighbors came out because he saw the whole thing. And of course, you know, like kids do, they hauled ass, right? But my son's still there, you know, holding his knee because he hurt his knee. Man came out, you know, basically dusted Elijah off, gave him a Band-Aid, you know, and that was that. So they came home. So I'm like, the hell with this. We going back here. So let's go. So my wife was like, you know, DJ, calm down. I'm like, nah, I got this. Let's go. All right. Elijah jumps in the car. Me and him jump in the car. And we literally bend our corner because it was right down the street. All right. But I wasn't walking. I'm driving. All right. Make my presence felt. You feel me? But, so yeah. We pulls up at this kid's house. The little boy is sitting on the porch, right? Now me, I watch body language when it comes to kids because I can, you know, I have 3 kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I can tell if a child is lying to me or not. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I pulls up, all right? I pull up because I thought I was gangster, right? I pull up. This little boy sitting there. And it was another little, well, I ain't gonna say little boy, but another young, older, I guess it was his brother. All right. He was in his truck. Sitting there, I guess, on the phone, whatever. So I pull up and everything, and I'm walking towards the house. And the young man looked at Elijah and said, hey, man, what happened to you? Because Elijah was limping. He said, what happened to you? And Elijah looked at his brother on the porch and just pointed at him, right? And he was like, Jake did that? Man, he always doing something. Word. Cool. So I'm like, are you the brother? He's like, yes, sir. I said, is your father, your mom home? He said, yeah, my dad's home. I bet. He walks up there, and as we're walking up there, this little boy, are you bleeding? Are you bleeding? Oh, see, you lying. First of all, Elijah ain't said a word about anything. All right? Not to him. He didn't say nothing. But, you know, all of a sudden this boy is just talking out of his ass like somebody is accusing him of something yet, right? Because I wasn't there. But anyway, the first thing I said to this little boy was, What we're not about to do is sit here with all these accusations until your dad comes out, and we gonna take care of this right now. So you can go ahead and stop talking to me. Go get your father. He opens the door and he calls this dude by his first name. So I'm like, okay, either that's just some straight disrespectful stuff going on in this house, or that's a stepfather. Still, you're not about to be calling me by my damn first name, stepfather or not. All right, I don't play them games. You feel me? Anyway, dude comes out. He looks at me, looks at Elijah, looks at his stepson, looks at his son, and was like, "What did you do now?" Now, again, well, already, you got the older brother and the dad come out, and before anything is said, that's the first thing comes out of their mouth. So apparently, this little boy got hand problems. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, now I didn't do nothing. He jumped over a bike and tripped and fell and scraped his knee up and whatever. And so I'm like, I'm sitting, I'm listening, but not really. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this little boy, hold what you got. Elijah, what happened? Let me hear your side. Because he already told me, right? But now we are all together. So Elijah said this exact same thing. I was on this hoverboard, playing around this hoverboard. It was at this other kid's house. And because I was on the board a little too long, he got mad at me and pushed me off. And I hit the ground and scraped my knee up. Mind you, my son's knee is like really banged up. All right. So I'm like, okay. And then we looked at this little dude again, and you said, what happened again now? And he told another lie, okay? Because apparently his story was they were in the grass. So I'm like, well, if y'all were in the grass, how did his knee get that damn tore up from the grass? Was there rocks in the yard or something like that? Because my son's knee is like, it's deep. There's some deep cuts in his knee. Okay. Now I've taken a tumble in some grass before, but the most I got is like a strawberry. Everybody knows what a strawberry is. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like no deep damn cuts like you would fall if you fall on the pavement or the asphalt. And that's just what my son had. All right, because he was on a damn hoverboard on the sidewalk. All right. But like I said, man, kid got caught in the damn lie. Okay. Try to talk his way out of it as far as, because he had a little cell phone. Well, I can call, you know how kids are. I can call so-and-so right now. And they'll, first of all, you ain't about to do a damn thing. And I'm talking to this kid. I'm not cursing, but I'm getting his little kids behind because his dad's standing there, but he's not really saying much. You know what I'm saying? He's basically agreeing with me. You know what I'm saying? But, because, it's like, we neighbors. We may not be next door neighbors, but we're neighbors nonetheless. If y'all, and this is what the other dad said finally, he's like, yeah, man, if y'all can't get along, y'all just don't need to play together, period. And I said, I couldn't agree with you more. And I said, but this could be the first and the last time this ever happens again. That's because, son, and I looked at the dad, I'm like, and no disrespect. I said, but you don't know what kind of parent I am. All right? And when I talk to people, man, I guess I got a tendency of trying to, getting up in your personal space because I want you to feel me. All right? But I'm talking to this little dude, and I'm like, because you don't know what type of parent I am. I could be that damn maniac, crazy parent to where if you touch my kid, I'm not going to come looking for the parent. I'm going to come find you because I don't got no problem going to jail over my kids. Do you want that? No, sir. And I'm saying, included his dad. I'm like, he could be the very same way about you. There are too many kids nowadays. If you go on, and that's what I'm telling them, if you go on the internet right now on YouTube or World Star, and I'm quite sure y'all kids know about all this crap, and you seeing kids your age or younger fighting over petty crap and dying. Kids that look just like you. You want to be the next victim over something stupid? It's over fighting over a goddamn hoverboard? Well, no, sir. I said, well, this is going to be the first and last time this ever happens again. Because if it happens again, you're not going to like the outcome. You understand me, son? And he's like, yes, sir. And once again, I'm like, one second. I'm like, to the stepfather. I'm like, no disrespect, but I want y'all to feel what I'm saying. He's like, no, man, I understand what you're saying, man. I understand. I agree with you wholeheartedly. As long as we agreeing here, then we are good. Are you good? And are you good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cool. Because we ain't having this conversation no more. We got squashed right there. We left. That was that. Coming home, I'm telling my son, Elijah, I told you before, but I'm going to tell you again. If you can avoid a fight, avoid it, son. Avoid it. But, or however, if you cannot avoid a fight, if you are backed into a corner and you have no way out but to come out swinging, I don't care how big this person is to you. My son's a little guy, but he's fast. But I don't care how big this person is. Swing, kick, bite, you pick up something, do something. Just don't sit there and let somebody put their hands on you, because if they do it once, they'll do it again. The next thing you know, you're going to be the victim. And you're always going to be the victim. We're not going out like that. Because I know when I was coming up, this would have went a whole other direction. All right? But I'm not raising my kids how I came up. All right? This is different times, man. I want better for my children. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we had that talk. I'm pulling up to the house, and my wife is on the porch pacing back and forth because I left my cell phone home on purpose. But she's pacing back and forth and got her phone in her hand. And when I pulled up, her eyes got this big, like, because I still had that scowl on my face, like I pretty much like I got right now. And she was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Nothing, we good." She's like, "Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm sitting here on this porch praying like, oh my God, please don't let DJ go down there and fight somebody, because I know how you are, but we're good. We good." And then me and my wife, we had a talk. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Yeah, I know. I get that. All right, but some things you got to go and deal with head on. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be so passive all the time, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be like, oh, Elijah, just don't play with him more and that's that. No. We gonna go to the damn source of the problem, hit it head on, and deal with that. Period. You know what I'm saying? So we all gotta understand that we all learned something that day, and that was that, man. So we're not about to have these problems, man. All right, like I said, man, I'm raising my kids different from how I came up. Now, yes, I'm going to instill in them some of the same values that I had growing up, but not everything. All right, not everything. You know what I'm saying? Because my kids, let's just say my kids are going to be better than their father. All right, my kids are going to be better than me. And I'm going to make sure of that. My wife is going to make sure of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, and that's the way it's going to be. So with all that being said, people, I know it got kind of long and everything, but I wanted to just get all the details out the way or in the story, so you guys can know how I feel. All right. So that being said, people, I'm about to go ahead and slide up out of here and order this food, and that's that. So y'all be easy, man, and I'll get at y'all later. Deuces.